Hello everyone, my name is Kiran Nandi and my team members are Jayesh Jadhav and Yash Mehenge. So, we are making a CG, a computer graphic project on treasure hunt. So, our main project aim is to make a game on treasure hunt, such like a player will move to different cities and towns and play a game by finding different hints and then concluding by finding the treasure hunt. So, our project structure is like we have created a main.cpp. Here all the skins are get rendered here, and the rest all the objects are stored in objects. All the objects like road, house, trees, and other else all the objects that we need for this game are all written here in the assets.h header files. This character.h is just for writing the text, for rendering the text on the screen. By we can use this print function to directly print the text on the screen. This gba.h it contains all the header files in one file, so that we can use this one file only to access all the header files. And this is greenleaf.h. So our first city is Greenleaf town. It is a greeny town. I can show at last in the output. So this is whole. Then in house inner.h it contains all the inner house skin, if the player move into one house, then the inner skin of that house is written here, all the codes. This key handler is for handling the keyboard events, such as toggling the full screen and entering to the game and all. This is old library. There is one library in Greenleaf Town, and its course is written here. And players.h is the player that we move from one game, from in the game, from one town to another, and all the player movements and its position and the player design code is all written here. Here Sandstone City is, it is another city. It is like a desert theme city, and here it is cold. This is Snowland. It is also another city which is Snowy City. And this is start.h. Here it is the most first screen of our game. Means at the first this start.h will show. And here textgen.h, this is for generation of the text that we need during the communication. So this is whole our file structure. So in main.cpp we have included, like we have told, the gvo.h and players.h and start.h. We have included these header files, and this windows.h and mmsystem.h is for audio. We have implemented also integrated the audio in this game. So for the audio we have written this header file, and also we have done the linker settings here. uh, we have added the linker settings. This one we have known that we must add this three, but also we for this, for GLO ortho 2D and -L VNMM for audio, we added this all linker settings. And here this is the init function, where the matrix mode, load identity, this matrix mode, and the GL ortho 2D and clear color. And this is the render function. This will nothing but it will render the scheme as per the window, as per the player move from one city to another, or move to any home or library. Then this will just call the function from all the header file that is included from gbo.h. And this is just a display function, it called the render function. And that's the main function. Here assets.h, here we included all the objects, like and this mark obstacle is for just marking the obstacle. If the players if there is an object in front of the player, then the player should not move over that object, so we are marking the obstacle so that the player cannot move through it. So it is just we do this by making a grid of taking all the grid as by default 0, And if we want to mark any obstacle, then we are just making it 1. And later in players.h, we just check that if the if the grid that's just before here, front or top or down the player is 1 or not, here can move function. Okay, so here we have just checked if the player grid is equal to 0 or not, and if true, then the player can move, and if 1, then the player can't move. So this is all. And here the assets. This is for C that we had used in a Greenleaf Town: road, grass. This is all the grass, different type of grass, trees, house, book that we have used in this is used in library. And this is house 1 for different types of house 1, 2, and the rest of all things, all the objects that we needed for our game is written here. And later the character generation, here we have used the bitmap method, and the fonts we have used Helvetica and a Times New Roman. um, and here the text generation, for text generation we have just called the print function here, and print function from the character.h in here, and just by and we have written a text gen class here, so that we can make many objects of different statements, and we can just view them in a text viewer. This text viewer is nothing but a white screen that is there in the right side of every screen for displaying all the communication. So here this is the code. It just rewrite the text according to the height and all the formatting of the text. So that's all. Rest of are being explained by my teammates.
So, hello, here explain the green leaf, and this is the header file, the function to display the green leaf town map with option library visit. This is for this, and this is for, and also the clear screen, also the GL clear and the refresh grid. We can use the refresh grid background, also background layout, and draw grass background with grid color. This is for the for using, and water, draw water near the bottom screen. We are using this code, and this code we are using the stone for, you can see that this map is made by cave. We are also using the stone also, but this time is not important, stone. And also you can see that road, and this is all the codes for road, specific house, and specific location we are giving here. Also the grass also present, and we can giving the position of C also, and the player position also. And this is the house position, and this is we are giving the, we are using for loop for display the tree. You can see that this is the left tree, top tree, and uh, right tree. We are using this for loop, and this is when we are giving the position also. The we are explaining the top also, the additional center tree. This is the we are using, giving on the specific tree on center library position also. The view text also we are giving them, displaying the message on the screen. And this is the create message text object, and additional message based on the library visit status. You can see that the conditional message player reaches the specific point, also giving here the set of color back the white for future rendering, the refresh, and the display. Uh, Display the OpenGL frame. The GL, you can see that this is the giving the function also. And the second one is the house inner. You can see that we are giving also the header file here also, and the function and rendering a sofa with the specialized color and dimension. You can see that this is the giving full, giving the how to create this dimension. And this is the draw leg of sofa. This is code for sofa leg, and you can see that the draw round coffee table near the sofa. And this code for the for we are using the function the rendering the bed with the frame leg and pillows. And this code we are using the draw bed legs. And this is the code we are using the draw pillow out on bed. The this code this code we are using the function render um, a bed sheet over the bed. You can see that we are giving the position also how to create this. And the function this code we are using the function to render the inner wall with color and the marking as obstacle. And this is the last one is the main function is render the home interiors screen. And that's it. This is the end of the house inner. You can see that this is the code's output. You can see that this also. Okay, thank you.
Hello, I am Jayesh from A1 batch SY Tech. So our topic is to present a treasure hunt in computer graphics. So this is our code. So this is the code in Housina. Uh, so this is the player's code in which there are different codes which we have written in which we have like design where player have to move or where not like in many types of houses the player can't cross the houses, so we have written the algorithms over here. So this is our code. So in key handler, so this is the overview of our code. So in snowland country, this is design of our snowland country, in which we have designed the different things like grasses, mountain, and assign the vertexes position to them. Uh, right, and there are different this. And we have also Sandstrom city in which we have designed the hills, grass, stones, and many more on Greener City as well. So let's see the output of the code. Yeah, yeah, okay. It's running. So this is the treasure hunt. So here is our user. Like I was talking about that code that he can't cross this wall, right? So that we have implemented in our code. When he enters the Greenleaf City, he founds the library. Then he goes to the library. He has follows the instruction which are given over here on the right hand side. He goes to the library, and his grandma is sitting over here. His grandma has given a map to him, and then he will go to find the treasure. So here is the first hint, the treasure house, right? So treasure house. So he have to find the treasure house, strange house, right? Strange house. So, so I think everything is normal in this house. So he decided to leave this house. Uh, yeah, here is a normal everything. So he also decided. Then let's see the house over here. Yeah, this kind of strange. Like no road is there for this house. Yeah, there is no road in front of this house, right? So this round house is kind of weird. So let's take around from this house. Uh, oh yes, he found a box, right? A strange house, of a strange house. Then he will go to the next city, that is Sandstorm City. There he will find the different cities. A sandy desert huge storm of points blowing out to dust, making the environment dusty. Right, this is the science city. And after finding the hints, we'll go to the Snowland town. In the Snowland town, he also found a different types of house, also the mountains, right? And the cold winds and breeze always flow through the city, right? So he will return after the execution, after he finds all the treasure. He return to his home, right? return to his home, and the game is implemented. Thank you.